What is up, guys? Silver Warrior here, and today what I want to discuss is my picks for the top five bullion coins, and I'm not going to be just covering low premium or high premium bullion. I'm going to be talking about just overall just everything that's a bullion coin, not rounds like this, not like generic rounds, but actual coins that are produced by some government, and I just want to talk about my picks for the top five bullion coins. So yeah, let's get right into this. So at number five, I mean, this was really a tough list to make, honestly, because don't think that just because one coin's lower than another means that I like it less. These are just my five favorite, just in general. I don't usually really favorite one over another, but anyway, let me just get into this now. So for number five, I picked the Philharmonic coin. Now, I mean, these ones I really like the design on. I have four of them right now, so not an insane amount, but you know, I really do like them. Still, I really think that they are a decent investment. I think that one good thing about the Philharmonic is that this series only started in 2008, so you can still get a complete series as opposed to something like American Silver Eagles, which are older and therefore harder to get a complete set of them since they're 30 years old now. But with these coins, you can still get the full set. I am probably going to buy the other five coins. I have the 08, 9, 15, and 16 for the Philharmonic right now, and I will try to get the other ones soon. It's just that I honestly have been focusing on other stuff as well. When it comes to silver, like some generic bullion and mainly really just constitutional stuff right now I've been focusing on because I'm trying to make a flip on all that. But anyway, definitely love the Philharmonics. I love the design. The only thing is that at the end of the day, the Philharmonics I don't think yet is enough of a respected series. I mean, a lot of people know it and like it, but it's not like as respected as the Eagle per se to really have some high value in MS-70 condition and stuff like that. And none of them are old enough to really see just how valuable they can become. Like an MS-70, a 1986 American Silver Eagle is going to be worth an insane amount of money. It's going to be worth several thousand. So obviously, we haven't had enough time yet to see what the Philharmonic series can do, but I think it has a lot of potential, and I definitely recommend stacking it. So, at number four, I like to put the Canadian Maple Leaf, and actually, a few of the bullion coins I did have, I traded with someone, so I don't have any Maple Leaves right now, unfortunately, but I did have a proof one before. And I think that the Maples are good. When you're talking about like picking off ones, just like a roll of 20 or whatever, those are pretty decent. I think that they track spot pretty well and they'll still serve you decently in an economic collapse. I don't think their premium's too high, but I think that if you have a roll that's from the first year of the series or something, and it could make you a little bit of money on each coin. I mean, I'm not an expert on the Canadian Maple Leaves. I haven't really dealt with them too much or anything, but I do know that there are definitely some valuable ones out there that are higher grade, and therefore I think that they definitely can have a lot of potential. And the lower grade ones, I just think are a good investment in terms of picking up bullion. I think that they actually serve the purpose of bullion pretty well overall. But maybe, I mean, of course there's going to be some problems with them, but I mean I think overall they're a great investment. And that's just my thoughts on it. So number three, I would like to put the panda, the Chinese panda, I believe is, and I've actually never owned one myself. But the reason I'm putting it here is because, for one, the design's pretty cool. I really do like it. I mean, I like the design on a lot of bullion pieces, but not only that. However, the big thing for me is that the pieces really build a lot of a premium over time. Like, if you pick up the 2016 ones, you can watch their value grow over that year. These ones are lower mintage than American Silver Eagles, so the only problem with them really is that there's none that track spot perfectly. So even like the ones that you're gonna buy where they're just in capsules or whatever, and aren't graded, or just like the BU ones are still gonna carry a premium. In an economic collapse, they won't serve you as well as some of these other bullion pieces. But other than that, I mean, I think that they have huge long-term potential, even better than Eagle or Maple Leaf does over time. So definitely something that I'd recommend picking up. Now, number two, This one might sound a little bit weird, but for me, it is these. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but they're these silver rounds that they're the legalized cannabis silver rounds, and there's two reasons why I like them. Okay, first of all, I think that the message behind them is extremely important. I've agreed, for a very long time now that cannabis should be legalized in the United States, recreationally and definitely medically before anything else, because of the fact that it has so much potential in terms of health, helping people, saving people, and I also believe that if cigarettes and alcohol, which have been proven to cause a lot more harm to your body than cannabis does, are legal, then why should it not be legal? I don't understand that. A lot of people will argue, well, smoking cigarettes, it doesn't, put you in this weird state like cannabis does. Yeah, but a lot more people die from getting drunk and doing dumb stuff than people who do from smoking cannabis and doing something dumb. So I just don't understand it, why it's illegal, other than the fact that, back in the 30s, when they were trying to make it illegal and everything, when you had the Mexican immigrants coming over, that was when really we were trying to make it illegal, or the U.S. was, I should say, and, I do understand that it's a big money thing, really, when it comes down to it. Excuse me, but yeah, I understand that, that's really what it comes down to, is the fact that it's cheaper to produce, and it's better for you than a lot of the pharmaceuticals that you can get, so, obviously the big companies realize that they can make more money selling pills, but anyway, that's the first reason why I like the coin. And secondly, as you can see, there is a big movement that is legalizing cannabis. It's medically legal in over half the states in the United States, and it's recreationally legal, I think, in 5 right now. I knew it was 4, but I think it's 5 now at this point. So I believe that right now you can buy them, and if you wait 5 or 10 years when cannabis is legal throughout the whole U.S., which it will be, there's no stopping it at this point. I do believe that it's going to be worth a lot more if you have the ones from 2015 or 2016 or something, from when the movement was becoming big, because I feel like that in 5 or 10 years a lot of people will they won't be producing the rounds anymore because it will be legalized, and so it'll be a limited edition type of thing, and so I just definitely think it's a good buy overall, and it has a lot of long-term potential, and like I said, I think the message that it supports is very important. So now for number one, obviously, I think you guys all know what it's going to be at this point, but it's the American Silver Eagle. And I do know that I had a video saying that American Silver Eagles were a bad investment, but I'm probably going to delete that video and upload a new one that's actually a little bit similar, but it's not quite the same, because they're not a bad investment at all. It's just my problem was that the way people were investing in them. American Silver Eagles in lower, grades, or not even lower grades, but like the BU ones that aren't graded, I should say, definitely track spot very well. They don't carry too insane of a premium, but when silver prices go down, they'll still sell for like $20 a piece. So they actually will help you in a collapse based on past trends. And the higher grade ones will shoot up in value. Like I had an MS-71 that I picked up for $85, and they're selling for $125 now. And that was in the course of literally 2 months. So trust me, there's a lot of money to be made on the higher premium ones if if you're in it for the flip, and if you're in it just for stacking silver, then it can be for you too, because you can get the low premium ones that contain just an ounce of silver, and that's what they're really builds most of their value. So whatever kind of stack you are, the Eagles can be perfect for you. It's just you have to invest in them the right way. But anyway, do hope you enjoyed this video, and that is it for this one. Peace, love, and much respect.